What is up, crypto legends? Let's dive in through Bitcoin. We can take a look at stock market, DXY, potential setups. Guys, make sure to destroy that like button on your way in. What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing fantastic. Smash up that like button, guys, because I got a banging show for you today. Wow, yesterday's video, 739 likes. This was absolutely huge, guys. You know, for just slightly above 4,000 views, 739 likes. Hey, that was absolutely huge, guys. And I just want to talk about this setup. Never mind, we're not going to talk about some comments, but I will probably do that afterwards. Guys, this setup played out really nicely. I got one of my mods saying, hey, thanks very much. You know, that was a really nice setup. Basically, right, we're going to go through that now in just 1 second. I'm going to show you what trades I am in right now, what trades I am possibly going to take if we do see some certain movements, guys, but just at the end of that live stream. Oh my goodness. Pay attention, guys, to this, and make sure to wait till, you know, after the live stream. We're going to talk about yesterday's setup. We're going to talk about some price action today. I'm going to take a look at the comment section as well, interacting with the community, most importantly. But oh my goodness, we need to take a look at what happened yesterday, guys. It was absolutely huge. We did get somebody commenting, hey, do the opposite from this guy and you will do well. It seemed like that guy wasn't here, you know, hasn't been here, subscribed to the channel for a long time, because he doesn't know what he's talking about. But anyway, we'll leave that aside. You guys know what is going on here on the channel here for the last few weeks and even months, all right? I just remember one stop loss from just about 1 week, or in between 1 and 2 weeks ago. We have gone through that stop loss for the last few days, but it's the only one I do remember. So anyway, right, let's go through this. First of all, let's take a look at this, guys, because this needs to be watched, right? We're talking about risk management trades, scalp scenarios. All right, we're going to go through the two setups that we talked about on yesterday's live stream on minute 40 before leaving the live stream, guys. This is how important this is, to stay till, you know, middle of the live stream or to the very end, because oh my goodness, let's just go through this setup, guys. Well, I'm just going to show you right away where this was. Okay, this was exactly this price action, looking for those scalping scenarios. If you would have had some of that trade still open, oh my goodness, you would have made an absolute killing with the drop that happened yesterday. We were looking for that scalp short scenario. There were two potential setups. Watch this. I would wait to see how are we going to claim this high. This high is taken. We create a failed breakout. You know, we could be talking about a potential corrective move, at least to the support levels. So you've got some setups here as well. And this is looking at scalping setups, guys, you know, because okay, number one thing on yesterday's live stream, I would be looking to see how we are going to claim this high right over here. If it fails to break out, I would be looking for that setup, at least to the support level. I mean, we're looking for that breakdown from this level with a high volume, not going to lie, because we did talk about, you know, that, you know, there were two trading setups. You either get into a short after the failed breakout from the high, or you wait for the breakout and you wait for a leg up. Of course, the move was so aggressive that we didn't get a bounce, okay? That was the next scenario here, talking about that, you know, possible breakdown of this channel. And if we were to get that bounce, okay, quick little bounce, it would give us another setup to move down. So the two short scenarios, yeah, it seemed out like, you know, the first one did play out, okay? This one over here, where we were talking about the risk management, risk to reward, you know, this support level would be a take profit one, right? We're talking about support, taking profit. Hey, leave 50%, 30% of that position open. We're looking at this scalp scenario. I did not get into this trade scenario, okay? Because as soon as I finished the live stream, you know, I just wanted to chill. I didn't want to do any trading. I usually do my trading before the live streams, because this is when I'm doing the analysis, getting stuff ready for the live stream. But oh my goodness, hey, this was not a bad setup at all, guys. Right over here, so claim of the highs, bang, bang, get into a trade, look to, you know, get some profits at the support level of this channel, right? It's not very much risk, high risk to reward, but we were looking for that breakdown and continuation to the downside. I know some people that actually got into this short, made an absolute killing. We did, I wasn't expecting such a large move down. Okay, obviously looking for those shorts, looking how to have that very good risk management. I'm going to wait for those highs to be claimed. Wait for that failed breakout. This is how you get into these profitable trades, guys. There's no secret. There's no secret. Then we got comments from people saying do the opposite from this guy. It seems like this guy is new to the channel because we talk about good setups with good risk management. It is transparent. You can see it on the chart. It is right over there on the live streams. And yeah, of course, we do get stopped out sometimes. Not much though. We got to say, not many times. But when we get stopped out, the risk to reward is absolutely huge. Risk to reward from our trading setups are really, really nice. Okay, say this one right over here, it wasn't much of a large risk to reward, but you can always hold some of that position expecting that we are going to go to much higher prices. One of the main reasons why, well, let's just go through here on the higher time frames. Okay, because on this scalp you could have held that position. Reason why, of course, we need to talk about the reason why, and this was mentioned also as well on yesterday's Zoom meeting from the people that have purchased the course, because it's a community. We're talking about volume, we're talking about many things, and hey, we're actually hitting a pretty large resistance zone. It was a pretty large resistance zone. Okay, one of the main reasons why is you're just tapping on that 618, okay, right over there from this pivot high to the low. But not only that, you are hitting some high volume candle nodes. Okay, so you got this high volume candle, you got this high volume candle, you got the breakout high volume candle. And when we take a look at the candles, of course, from the high peak candles right there, look at this, we got one right over here. We got this one right over here, high volume candles. We get that box from this range, and this was a level, all right, where the price, we get the wick and the body of the candle that could have got rejected, right? We could have got that small ascending channel on the lower time frames hitting that level, exhaustion, peak, bang, we're off to the races. So yeah, this is what you get here. And we'll be looking for some other setups, of course, at the end of the live stream. I want to connect with the community. I want to talk about that trade that I am in right now, guys. Look at this trade scenario, okay? The trade that I am in right now at these lows, I've taken 80% of this profit because we've a hit take profit for me. I'm going to talk about this trade scenario. Don't worry, we'll be taking a look at some other trading scenarios with levels, with confluence. So hold on tight, guys, because I'm absolutely buzzing right now, and we're going to do the pure technical analysis looking for those setups. But you might think to yourself, Andy, how come you got into this trade? Well, there's some different trading setups here, okay? I missed out totally on this this failed breakdown, okay? Swing failure pattern. I missed out on, we got a massive move down here on the Binance on the Bitcoin US dollar pair. But if we take a look here on USDT pair on Bybit, there was a swing failure pattern, okay? Most of the exchanges didn't have that wick. But what I want to share with you right over here, right on the analysis, right? This was the channel mentioned on, for that scalping short. It came out to be much better than expected. On the live session on a Zoom call with the people that have purchased the course, we talked about, the possibility of Bitcoin getting a bounce from this level, actually waiting for that swing failure pattern from this low. Hey, this happened. I'm not sure how aggressive you are in your trading. When we're talking about setups, a lot of people didn't take the trade. Don't take the trade because they're not ready. They're risking too much, or they're very emotion. There's so many different factors of people actually, I missed the trade. I didn't take this trade. I wasn't in front of the computers. I didn't even take this one. They both played out pretty nicely. I don't care. you know, because I know there's another trade around the corner, which was this one right over here. This was a really nice trade. I'm going to explain that in just 1 second. And we need to talk about what's happened, guys, because this is going to train you, you know, train your eye for the near future so you can take those trades by yourself with good risk management. You know, it's all about this. It's not all about, you know, let me read the first comment. Let me read the first comment, guys, from this live stream. Check it out. What's the first comment from Bruce? Andy, BTC, pump or dump? I don't know. You know, I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less if it's going to pump or dump. I'm looking at levels. I'm looking at scenarios to trade and make some gains. I mean, wow. I mean, this long trade scenario, I've taken most of the profits already from this because it's a day trade. It's a day trade. It's not a scalp. This is on the higher time frames, 15-minute, 1 hour chart. But this exact level here at 23,550 is the take profit 2 right there. And I'm going to explain it right away, you know. But yeah, guys, make sure to educate yourself. There's nothing more than education. And this is what we provide here on the live stream. We educate, we get people ready to do analysis, proper analysis, and get ready for those trading setups with good risk management. You forget about those questions, Bitcoin, BTC up, you know, your question should be, hey, Andy, BTC levels, up and down, support and resistance zones, setups, not up or down. I don't know if it's going to go up and down. I know where the price could have a reaction to jump in and get into a trade, guys. I don't know where it's going to go. If it goes somewhere, I know what to do. That's the question. So basically right now, I'm actually expecting, you know, the price to claim the 23,700. This could be a nice setup. This could be a trade that might be done from me on the live stream, depending on how we hit 23,700, depending on how we react that level. This will be shown. I'm going to explain every single setup here that I'm waiting for that has very good risk to reward. So make sure to pay attention and stick around. Yeah, anyway, let's, you know, I didn't get into this trade. It was a failed breakout from this low. We talked about the possibility of this on a Zoom call that I had from people that purchased the course. You know, hey, I want this low to be claimed and get a consolidation. It was claimed. It got a consolidation, retraced to 382, almost 50%. You already got a potential setup here to claim the last lower high range. These highs were claimed. This range is a take profit zone. These are the kind of setups that you're looking for. I did not take this trade. I did not take it. It would have been a trade that I would have taken. Oh yeah, no doubt about that. No doubt I would have taken this trade. I didn't. The trade that I did take over here, and I know some of the community does know. Some people in the community do know. And on the Zoom meeting, it wasn't on the live stream. I got somebody here. You know, it's really hard to detect these Gartly patterns, these harmonic patterns. Right over here, we got a perfect touch, exactly at the 7/8 Fibonacci from the swing failure pattern. This was actually a really nice trade. It's a good trade. It's a good trade from the low X point swing failure to a point, the high of the harmonic. Ooh, that is such a good trade, guys. That is an absolutely wonderful trade setup right there. So I got into this long. We all know that there are several take profit zones. You got the 618 from C to D point, right? I did take profit here at this range, and the rest of the profits, okay, about 40% more of that trade was taken right here at this level. I've got a very small trade just in case we get one more leg up, and then I'll be likely closing the rest of the position. Just so you can understand, when you get into these harmonic patterns, okay, whoever's not aware of this Gartly pattern, these patterns happen on the 5-minute, on the 15-minute, and yeah, let's talk about this pattern. Why not? Because that is the main trade scenario that I got into, especially after this failed breakout. You got a failed breakout from this level where you're actually hitting the 618 from this low to the high, right? You're hitting the 618 fib level on that failed breakout, 61865. There you have it. Bang, 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 consolidation. Let me confirm here. Was this the it was the point of control yesterday, but with this consolidation we've created the point of control right over here. So we can see that spike here on the volume profile, right? So you do have a lot of confluence at that range. I missed this trade scenario. I missed this trade. I've got a clean chart here, guys, just so we can talk about that, these kind of movements. But it's absolutely wonderful. Yeah, there's just a lot of confluence right here. We talk about getting into the 618 from, the swing failure pattern. This corrective move from X to A, 618 range, 7-8, 8. When we form in a Gartly pattern, it does look like we're going to test the lows. I know a lot of people on this movement down are expecting a test from the lows. But guess what? The lows have been tested already, okay? And, this gives you a high probability that you probably just going to create a higher low at this 61878 range, especially when you're forming a Gartly pattern like this. So, yeah, that's the difference from, experienced traders and people that are not that experienced. These lows have been tested. That liquidity has been grabbed. There is more liquidity when you consolidate here. When you do this, there's more liquidity above this high when you're trading at this range than there is right over here. It's just because there's a lot of people selling the market late. They are selling the market late and they're having stop losses above this high. And that is just going to be a liquidity grab. It's just how the market works. So, when you're retracing at this level, obviously not shorting here is not a good idea. And I think most of the people think that when you're moving down from this range, hey, we're going to test the low, so that is going to be my take profit. But the lows have technically been tested already. So, just a bit of market theory here. So we all know that, from that Gartly pattern, the take profit zone, you're hitting a really nice range. You created a swing failure. I missed this trade, but I got into this trade over here, as you can see on Bybit. This trade has been hit, and the take profit zone has been hit. So I can get stopped out now. This is end up in a profit. But yeah, just so you can understand those setups, right, guys? You can see that Gartly pattern right over here. The risk to reward as well. Where's your invalidation point? Invalidation point is below, okay? It is beneath the low, okay? So you get into long here, beneath the wick, and you're looking for the A point to be claimed, right? You've got a really nice risk to reward setup right there on this trading scenario. I think people want to know what's going to happen next. What's going to happen next? Of course, this trade has been taken on Bybit. I am expecting the highs to be hit over here, and I think I'll be closing the rest of the position at $23,700 range. I think we're going to get a move up here, claim this high, and then I'm going to talk about the next setup, guys, that I'll probably be getting in. It might be live as well, just so you can know, how I get into the trades, how I am, protecting my position, how I'm placing my stop loss. Let's see if we do get that move and get a reaction at this range that I'm expecting to hit in the next, maybe next coming minutes. Might be a 1 hour or two. We don't really know the timing. But, yeah, this trade has been set on Bybit, guys. You do have still the bonus on Bybit, which is absolutely huge. $30,000 can be claimed at the rewards hub, depending on what you deposit, okay? Bybit is my favorite trading platform. I love that the fees are extremely low. They have a huge amount of liquidity. They are in the top 5 of most liquidity, guys. They have billions of dollars in liquidity. So it's it's big it's highly liquid. So you got a great deal down below. The reason why I talk about this exchange, of course, is because it's, number one, I use it for my trading, and I absolutely love it. And this is why I wouldn't talk about an exchange that I haven't tried, that I don't know that they are pretty legit. I've been using Bybit for over 3 years now. They have that insane bonus to be claimed, guys. I'm not sure how, when this bonus is going to be off. Okay, there's not a date really. But it's a great bonus. Of course, I am affiliated with them. I do get a small commission. It's a way to help with the channel for me to continue with YouTube. Also, because if not, I wouldn't even do YouTube, right? So, anyway, let's dive in, guys, right away through the comment section, and then we can take a look at the next setup. Who got into this trade? Let me know in the description. That was a really nice trade. Come on, guys. There's a lot of people that want to say, stop loss this, bad, do the opposite from this guy. But hey, give credits when something works out, give some credit, not hate only. I don't know, most of my community do love me, okay? And I love them. So let's go. First like, smash the like button, says Dutch BTC fan. Let's go through the comment section right away. We've got Seb here. I'm here to see if the like button works. Absolutely phenomenal. We've got my mods here giving insane support. What's up, my crypto legend, says I live. How are you doing? Daniel, hello. The epic collapse is weeks away. Rennie Montenegro, we got the most bearish follower here in the comment section. Yes, we are going to, hopefully we are going to see that epic crash, because I've got a lot of stable coins on the sidelines that I wish I could buy Bitcoin back down below $10,000 again. Those were the days. Those were the days where I could accumulate Bitcoin at $3,500, $4,000, $5,000. Those were the days. I'm not sure if those days are going to come back. If they do, I'll be buying a big stack of Bitcoin. But I know a lot of people will do also. So that is the question. That is the real question. If so many people want to buy Bitcoin sub 10K, will we really see sub 10K or not? If it does happen, I think it's going to be quick. Could we retest the 23,800 again and dump? Well, that's a very good question. 23,800. I think, and I'm going to take a look at this chart over here. I think, okay, let's get some stuff here out of the way from analysis that happened yesterday. And yeah, let's just do a fresh analysis here with the community. Let's just continue first with the comment section. What we did see here with Bitcoin, basically fresh chart, yeah. We basically tested the scene of the crime where we had this level hit, this one and this one, right? We got some higher low support levels. Yeah, we did have another one right over here as well. Okay, this is another level that I shorted. You guys remember this? You can check that video on the 23rd of February. This is a level I shorted, basically breaking higher lows. It wasn't just because of this, of course. There was a big, massive level hitting some fib levels and rest of it. Incredible opportunity right there for a quick short to test the lows. But that is history. So we, testing the scene of the crime right over here, which is the support of higher lows being broken with a large amount of volume. Let's get a horizontal line here in volume and just check the volume. It's huge, Rest of the volume is not that big. I'm going to go all the way down here. This is good to get an indication of where's the high volume, right? Just cross a horizontal line, where high volumes are. And you can see high volumes here, right over here. We got here, bang, breakdown. This was a good rejection from that scalp scenario that we talked about yesterday. Unfortunately, we did not talk about this. We did not talk about volume, but hey, we cannot talk about everything here on YouTube, right? Don't talk about everything. Maybe most of the things, but not everything. So what I have been looking at here is the the volume locally here. Selling pressure is still massively down, right? We know the deal. Volume leads the way. Volume leads the way locally or, on higher time frames. Locally here for the last, 1 week, yeah, the volume has been to the downside. High volume has been down. Bang, bang. The high volume leads the way. Bang. Period. It's easy. It's simple. High volume to the downside. Continuation down is more likely. What we do have here is, the it's something that I have been eyeing. Okay, I'm just gonna spit it out right now, and it's basically a potential diamond top pattern right there. Formation, all right. One of the most important things here for this diamond top is the volume in the center, right? It's not a very much tradable pattern for me. It's just to give me more confidence with Confluence to actually trade it, okay? To actually trade. You need a confirmation of a breakdown of this pattern. Would I trade this on the breakdown? Absolutely not. If I'm trading this, I am trading it all the way up here. I am trading, if we do get a leg up here, all right, I don't know where it's going to be, but I'm going to wait for the reaction. I'm going to wait to have the best setup here with very small stop loss. Because if not, I'm not interested. Yes, this could go down from here. We could test these lows. I'll miss the trade. I'm not getting into this trade. I don't care if I miss it, because I know around the corner I'll be jumping into some other type of trade. It doesn't matter. What I want for my trading setups is good risk management. Nothing else. Of course, I want some decent profits. I do want, 2, 3, 5 to 1 risk to reward. But risk management is the number one thing for me that I want to look at. Is it worth getting into this trade setup? Where are the potential targets? Just to keep it simple here with this fresh chart, guys. And I'm going to continue through the comment section. The 23.7k level is a range I'm going to pay attention here in the next coming minutes. On the live, I'll be closing the rest of my position once we hit that level. And I would consider getting into a short. This is a bull. I'm a bull and a bear, guys, on the same day. You know the people that do have these masks that talk about something one day and then, the other day they talk about something. Yeah, as a trader, I am like that. As a trader, I'll be bull and bear the same day. Because I scalp, I day trade, I look at levels. Anyway, you need to be like that, guys, as a trader. All of these different influencers that are extremely bullish. I'm not going to say any names, of course. But you cannot be bullish, all the time, just talking about bullish setups. You need to be bullish and bearish. If you are a trader, if you are a proper trader, you bullish and bearish at the same time even, right? In the same day, in the same hour, I will be a bull and a bear. I'm bullish right now from this range because of that pattern, because of that setup, good risk management. Boom, bring it on. Hey, I'm actually expecting the price to move slightly higher, at least to 23.6, 23.7. I would close the rest of the position. Price could go higher. I doesn't care. I'm really dedicated on this. I have a plan. I get in. I get out. I don't think I'm going to leave. I do leave sometimes 20%, 30% open to say, hey, why not? Let's see if we go higher. And if I'm, but the plan is there. If I only do that if the position is protected. I only do this if the position is protected. I don't gamble. I'm very disciplined with the setups, guys. I know a lot of people already know this, but it's for the new people that come in on YouTube and want to subscribe. They need to see this. I need to prove it to them. And you can see the live streams though. When we talk about setups, we talk about risk management. Right. Right. Let's go through the comment section right away. And we got this diamond pattern, potential diamond pattern, okay? Top pattern because you're coming from this low range, from this swing failure. It's a top pattern because you come in locally. You're in an uptrend locally here, not this. We're not looking at this. Volume is slightly higher to the downside. Okay? Volume, the dominance on volume is down. Volume on these bouncers, they're very low. They are very low. We're going to have to take a look at DXY and S&P 500 as well to help us on this on these next potential trading setups. But most importantly, price does this, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it does this. If I do get into a trading setup, I have an invalidation point which is above this level. I will try and get at the highest level possible, guys. So I want to see a reaction. We'll be talking about more confluence from this range, okay? Let me just quickly share with you. And not only that, I mean, I'm sharing a lot of information today for my next trading setup. These lows over here, this range over here. This has been a failed breakout right there, basically, right from this level. I think we could potentially not get up this range and move down. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm basically waiting for here. It might play, it might not play. I'll play very defensive trading, but this is the kind of setup that I'm looking for here for the next coming days. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different factors that does sign that we are maybe not going to manage to get above 23,900 in between today and tomorrow. Reasons why: volume is high to the downside. Volume dominance is down. The movements down are pushing the price to lower levels. This is the main reason. Reason number two, we got a potential diamond top pattern formation here, right? We do get that leg up. We could possibly finish that kind of formation to get that leg down. It's not the most beautiful. I would like to see more touches here on lower highs, but there are multiple different diamond patterns, right? Where they are very ugly or they're like really perfect on the move here on the formation. Sometimes they're not that beautiful, but overall, volume is down. Not only that, if we go to the 30-minute time frame, for example, I want to go to the 15-minute. I was just sharing here with some people of the community that, yeah, we had this Gartly pattern right over here, but on the higher time frames, okay, on the higher time frames, we even so got one right over here. Pivot high, pivot low, pivot high, pivot higher low, right there at the 7-8 range, pivot high. 7-8 range also to be at this range. Let's get the other Gartly out of the way here 1 second so you can see this. You know, there is a high possibility on this. This would finish this diamond top pattern, right? Diamond top pattern as we are coming. I'm not going to trade based on a diamond pattern, okay, guys? But this just shows you how, you know, there could be this large confluence with these different setups, especially reading volume. The selling pressure, unfortunately, is higher to the downside. What we're going to do? Locally, for the last few days, selling pressure has been higher. You know, I could expect Bitcoin in the next 1 to 2 weeks to break 25,300 to get that liquidity at that range. But maybe that's not going to happen anytime soon. It's maybe going to happen in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, right? We've got that bunch of liquidity at above $25,300 still. We are closer from this liquidity grab than, of course, the liquidity that's below $15,000. So why not catch that liquidity first, all right? So I'm kind of bullish for the coming weeks, but I'm bearish locally, right? I'm bearish locally, and I'm looking for some nice setups here. Something interesting to note is value area low from this range. right? So basically we did get a rejection from the value area low from this level also. Damn, why isn't this working? From this local range, right? Yeah, it is interesting because when we take a look at a volume profile, we got that value area low, right? We went above it yesterday. It's just a lot of resistance, guys. There's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of resistance here. It's not the point of control, but, you know, it's the second point of control you could arguably discuss. I might get... So it's the second point of control, right? You could arguably discuss right there. High volume is down. The scene of the crime, breaking support, getting the rejection, first touch. Possible diamond top pattern formation. One of the most important things is to have that aggressive center with high volume. The highest volume is in the center of this possible formation. I want to see a leg up and a reaction. I want to see a leg up and a reaction. There's always the possibility of a fake out, guys, and move down. You know, that would be, hey, it is what it is. You know, we could always consider if it fails to break out this high, re-enter a trade scenario, because I'll tell you what, a lot of the times there's a lot of fishing, right? There's a lot of fishing for that liquidity. Too many things here pointing out that this could get a rejection, but market makers might just wick the price up. We need to be aware of that, but don't be afraid to get into a second trade, because if we are looking for something like this, you enter that trade here at $23,700 range. You know, you get a really nice entry, a really nice stop loss, and the price does this and stops you out, but it gets acceptance back below this high. Even though I get stopped out here and this price action forms, I will re-enter a trade. It's not going to be a revenge trade. No, absolutely not. I will wait for it to come down and see a failed move up. If it is a failed breakout and gets acceptance back below this high, you know, you can get stopped out 2 times here or 3. That, you know, at the end of the day, if the price finally does get that rejection, doesn't break the high, you enter a nice trade with a good setup, you protect position as you move down, you are covering 4 times your stop loss. So you could get stopped out once on the first attempt, wait for that breakout. If it fails, you got your second setup. Right, I think that makes a lot of sense here for you guys. Let's go through the comment section right away. And much love from Boston. Thanks you very much for your awesome TA. Hey Maz, you're very much welcome. Thank you for joining the live stream. Wow, the like button is lagging today here a little bit, guys. Make sure to destroy the like button. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to get to 700. Yesterday's stream was insane. Got over 700 likes, guys. Smash it up here for these nice scenarios. Come on, yesterday's setup was absolutely golden. Scalp scenario turned into a nice day trade with really decent profits in the end. Right, let's take a look at the super chatos hermanos. Right, let's go through the super chat right away here from Steven. BTC USDT 15-minute chart is swinging like Tarzan. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Indeed. Okay. No, thanks for the super chat. I got my mother here always giving support. Yeah, let's just go through the rest of the comment section. Mark Dutch, thank you, my man, and Seb for the insane support. Okay, I cannot give a huge amount of thanks during the stream, but I would. Guys, you guys are amazing. Love from Hong Kong. Love from... I can't say where I am from anymore, unfortunately. I'm in trouble. Andy, thanks for being here for us every day. Greetings. You're very welcome. I'm in along from CMP. Whatever that is. Hey, we got Robopotamus. Guys, listen to this. Robopotamus started using Kasta. It's actually pretty good. Such a low market cap. Yeah, it is a low market cap. Where do I have Kasta here? I need, we definitely need to talk about Kasta, guys, because there is some really cool features coming in the near future, such as the debit card. It is coming very soon. Okay, debit card is coming soon. Kasta debit card is coming soon. I do have a link, of course. It's another way to help the channel, but I have been using the application the last few weeks. You can send crypto for free and instant if it's the same cryptocurrency, such as Bitcoin to Bitcoin, Ethereum to Ethereum, okay, Tether to Tether. You got the link down below in the description to download the mobile app, guys. The mobile app is really good, guys. It is really good. You just need to use it. Of course, it's not a wallet. It's a payment system, okay? So for doing, payments, daily payments or weekly payments, it's absolutely phenomenal. It is instant. You got the link down below, guys. You do get 200 Kasta tokens just by depositing $20, okay? 200 Kasta tokens just by depositing $20. You can try the application out, and it's good to see people recognizing the work from these guys, okay? I do know the team. They are working very hard, and they are totally legit, of course. Bear market has been very painful for everybody, all right? So, you've got to give them a chance because they're absolutely huge right now, and they will be even bigger. The debit card is coming soon, so imagine sending crypto for free and debit card using the crypto also for payments. It's going to be, there are big things coming for them. So, shout out to them. You got the link down below if you want to download, okay, that mobile application. You can click the link directly. And if you deposit $20, you're getting 200 Kasta tokens, all right? That will be unlocked soon, all right? They will be locked because, of course, they need to be locked for a certain period of time because if not, everybody would just, get the bonus and then sell it. We don't want that, of course. So, yeah, check it out, guys. I have been using it for the last few weeks, and it's pretty cool. You could actually, you do use the your agenda. So if you affiliate with, you can affiliate as well. If you say to someone, hey, download the app, you also get 200 Kasta tokens if he does deposit, okay? You do have the same affiliate program that I do. You save all of your contacts, okay? Just by having the contacts from your phone, you can send the crypto. You don't need to copy and paste these large addresses. It can be just from your contacts, okay? It's pretty cool and super easy to use, guys. Check it out. Hi Andy, says Hamza, how are you doing? Hi from Holland. Hello Bram. What's up Andy from Brazil, said Refaria. How are you doing, all of you? Thanks for the latest trade. Oh, thanks for the latest trade. We got some recognition here from somebody. Rainbow Fibonacci. I think it must have been this one. It must have been this one because that was from the live stream yesterday. It has to be this one right over here. Looking for shorts only from this range, looking for this exhaustion. Woo, this turned out to be absolutely golden. This was exactly right over here on the live stream. Oh my goodness. What a drop. It was pretty good. Right. Hi, Andy. What is your opinion about DXY? We can take a look at DXY right away because DXY... yeah, DXY. It is in an uptrend. I'm studying a little bit because I don't know why, but I am. It's in an uptrend, okay? So we very much predicted this kind of rejection here on the channel a few days ago from this level. It was a failed breakout high. We're just getting close to saying, hey, we are likely to get a correction from this range on the DXY, so it's correcting. I do see DXY attempting to break this high over here. We had one fake out from this descending kind of wedge scenario because we had 2 points of touch and a few points of touch right over here. We got rejected from it, and we broke out. And I'm saying, wow, hey, we need to break the last lower high, which is this one, once we broke it on the DXY. You can take a look at that live stream from the 6th of January saying, hey, I don't like this breakout. If we do get above this level, last lower high, which was this one right there, I will be bullish. I think we're going to claim the highs. We're going to go to much higher levels. It did not happen. We came straight back down, which is very much predictable on that live stream. You can check that live stream here on the 6th of January. Not liking this breakout on the DXY from these lower highs. Now, this is a wedgie scenario. This is a kind of a descending wedge scenario. After getting back in this range, the support was highly respected. And when we were trading at this range here, the last week of January, the only thing that I was expecting here was this level to hold and get the breakout on the DXY. It happened. You can take a look at the videos and live streams from this range here, the last week of January, just expecting a bounce and not managing to break successfully below this low over here. So on the DXY, predictions have been pretty good. You know, the latest one has been this rejection that we've had from this level. However, I don't see it coming below this low over here of 103.4. It is still trending up. I think it's going to go higher. I think it will be hitting in the next 1 to 2 weeks the 107.5 level. It's the high of the wedge. After this corrective move, it just makes total sense with the analysis that we are going to go to this range. It's just going to happen. It's just likely to happen. I'm bullish on the DXY. Of course, hey, I was bearish 2 days ago. Just slightly here locally, okay? Just a rejection point. You know, it was the target from this descending channel short term, right? From the breakout. It was a target range. So, yeah, that basically was also one of the reasons we just hit a huge resistance, failed breakout, rejection was likely. Now, I do want to see a little bit of lower. We're getting a small little pumpy action right here. Locally, very, very locally. We've got a small little bounce here on the 1 hourly. I would love to see one more move down and consolidate here on the DXY and then wait for that leg up, okay? Then wait for another retest of these highs. The only reason why I want to see a little bit more consolidation here, that would make me extremely bullish, right? When we consolidate here for some time, you know, as a support or as resistance, you know, we are looking for that move up, right? So we're looking for that consolidation and a move up. The reason why I want it to push down a little bit, if DXY does have these little bit of volatility to the downside, is going to be good for Bitcoin to have a push up here. Yeah. Let's see if this does happen, guys. Everything points out that we're going to get that leg up to 23.6, 23.7. I'll be focusing very much. It's a proven level of resistance and support looking at Bitcoin. Diamond top potential, Gartly pattern formation, you know, lower high here to likely to be created. Let's see if that does happen, guys. We have invalidation points. We have good risk management if this does not play out, okay? Let's go through. Low from Hong Kong. Well, Andy, what is the name of that harmonic that you used? It is the Gartly pattern, my favorite one, the one that you see mostly on the Bitcoin chart, okay? We got several harmonic patterns. My favorite one, no doubt, is the Gartly pattern because it's the one that I see the most on Bitcoin, okay? Gartly harmonic pattern, but there are several different harmonics, of course. There are, you know, just about a dozen of harmonics. Not even that, as you can see on the chart. But the one that I've talked about is a Gartly pattern. They are really powerful, especially when you add confluence to them. Especially when you add the setups, okay? Because one thing that made me confident to get into this harmonic pattern that I am in right now still, I'm still in that trade, was this high spike in volume profile. was the failed breakdown right over here. And you have that harmonic, you know, to give you that confluence. Still in that trade on Bybit, as you can see on the chart. Most profits have been taken. As soon as we claim this high, I'm out. I'm out of the rest of the trade, which is not much, okay? This is more of a day trade that I did take. But perfect entry here. I get the reaction, bang. We know we have this consolidation. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Long position right there. Highly probable. I talk about the trades, you know, I talk about the scenarios, I talk about stop loss, I talk about take profit. I show the trade, guys. I put my money where my mouth is, of course. Always. And explaining the setup, guys. You cannot make this up. Let's go right away through that comment section. You talked about VRA in your last video. Are you invested in that? I do actually have some on my portfolio. I did buy some. It is a cool project. And obviously it was a sponsored video, okay? It was a sponsored video. So, but I have actually got VRA in my portfolio. It's a cool project, guys. I know a lot of people were bullish on VRA. It did get a smack down, of course, like a lot of the projects, okay, in the bear market. But it did have a really decent pump. The last, you know, in January, look at this. I mean, it went from 0.002 cents. You know, it did a 5x in about a month. You know, a lot of cryptos have had a bullish January. They are a working product. The features are really interesting. I do hold some on my portfolio. There was a moment that a lot of people were extremely bullish on Veracity. It is a solid project, okay? I'm not going to talk about, you know, I do get a lot of sponsors every single week, and we do push them back because a lot of them are crap. You know, no matter how much you're going to get paid, you know, we have a reputation here. We talk about education. We talk about good projects. If you see the Telegram, the DMs that I have from people wanting to pay sponsored segments, you say, wow, that is crazy. Imagine accepting that, all of them. I would be, you know, multi-millionaire already. We need to push a lot of people back, guys, because we cannot talk about crap projects. This does, it's bad for the reputation. I know some other big influencers have talked a lot from many bad projects. I don't like it. I don't want people fudding. I don't want people talking bad about me. I want people talking good about me. So a lot of sponsored segments are pushed back. If the project is solid, such as Veracity, hey, we're going to talk about them. You know, I get sponsored to talk about a solid project. Absolutely, all day long. If it's bad project, like 80% of them from the DMs, it is what it is. You can pay me $100,000 for a 1-minute mention. It's not going to be done, guys, if the project is crap. If you're a scammer or you know there's some fishy things about this project, you know, no, you can pay me as much as you want. We will not talk about you. I will share some. I guess I'll share a screenshot from a lot of messages of different projects. Obviously, it's inevitable that maybe at some point some of them might be a failed project, but that is obviously not our fault. You know, if Veracity does fail as a project, you know, in the next coming years, it is what it is. We cannot guarantee anything, but anyway. Let's give the man a like, says Seb. Thank you very much for the support. Sorry, guys, about talking about, you know, opinions and stuff, but this is why we also do lives for talking about crypto projects. What have I got in my portfolio, if you want to know. But trading setups, also Bitcoin trading setups, you know, this is why we're here. You know, I make gains. I don't live off my portfolio. There are some liquidity, you know, some liquidity pools where I do get some returns. But we want to trade. We want to make gains trading, have good risk management, you know, to accumulate more Bitcoin, to have some stable coins on the sidelines. You know the deal. I don't live off my portfolio. Right. So, yeah. Right, let's take a look. I am George, we all George. Yeah, he's a fun guy. He's a fun guy. I get bored by looking at a lot of them. I know you guys must get bored from me as well when we talk about different stuff, but I think it's just the way how the world spins, I guess. do you mean bullish George instead of bullish Gartly? Kramer bearish. Throw away TA and go long. Throw away TA and go long. Oh my goodness. I still don't believe people that don't, that don't believe on TA. I know a lot of times TA doesn't work, but this is why risk management, that's when risk management plays. People still don't believe in technical analysis for trading, Still a lot of them. Right. Hi, Andy. On the 1 day time frame, could BTC be forming a dead cat bounce? On the daily time frame, could the price of Bitcoin be forming a dead cat bounce? On the daily time frame, dead cat bounce on drop, basically, right? So from this drop over here, because a dead cat bounce is from a drop, right? You have a massive crash, then you have a dead cat bounce, and then come back down to test the lows. Is it from this drop over here on the daily? You need to be a little bit more specific on that. Yo, Andy. Great day, bro. Thank you very much. I can't get this drawing out now. Let's go through the comment section, guys. You know what I am waiting for here. You know the setup. It's the only one that I'm waiting for, basically. Of course, what happens if we do break down? What happens if we do break down, guys, from this level without testing highs? Yeah, it will be interesting. I would have to see a large amount of volume on the lower time frames breaking. Will be interesting because we only talked about this potential move up. Right, it might blow off, okay, guys. But there's a lot of stuff going on here. If it does break down with a large amount of volume, I would definitely expect that we're just gonna, this will roll down like this to test the lows. If the short-term higher lows right there gets broken, I would, with high volume, I would be looking for resistance zones to create another lower high, just to come and test down the lows. If that does happen, where would I become bullish? I mean, this is going to be a hard one. I mean, what would be absolutely beautiful would be testing these lows again and finally managing to hold it, create a massive double bottom here, right? Something like this, right? I mean, this would be the ideal scenario. If it does happen, we might turn bullish here, guys. We don't really know what's going to happen. We can take advantage with some levels and good risk management. But I would absolutely love a test of these lows and a failed breakout for a double bottom, because this happens consistently on the charts on higher, lower time frames, right? You get tested the highs get tested with not a very big breakout, and you finally reverse, right? So test the high, test the high, test the high, massive reversal. So test the low, test this low, test it, bang, massive reversal. That would be absolutely wonderful if it does happen. We would have to wait to see, are we going to, test the low and get a reaction and potentially get acceptance back above it. That is when you want to get into that trade. I missed out on this short position right there. This was a very, very small swing failure right there. I didn't get into this trade. I did not manage to get into this trade, guys. Did anybody get into this trade? From this level. Failed breakout right there. You know, there was some pretty nice, you know, you did have time to get into some shorts right over here. I did not get into that trade. I did get into this one. This was a beautiful trade scenario. It was really good. You broke out from this higher low range. You were hitting fib levels. You were hitting point of control. Confirmed breakout. Confirmed lower low. So a lower high was just likely. Revenge trading is terrible. It made me lose a lot of money, says Horson. Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Back in the day. So, recession incoming. We all know that a recession is coming. Hi Andy, have you some recommendation for a good trading psychology? Good risk management. That's the trading psychology. That is the good psychology. Good risk management. And by having risk management, it's not only finding good trading setups to have a 2-to-1, 3, 4, 5-to-1 risk to reward. It's, you know, by not risking your stop loss at, you know, 50% of your account. Having stop losses that will only make you lose in between 1 and 3% of your account. Of course, you're looking for trades that want to gain you 2, 3, 5, 10% of your account, right? Don't lose more than 3% of your account on a trade. That is your psychology right over there. We got Rich Man saying 25,200 short still open 100x. We will see how it goes. I got filled but got scared at 24,600 at the way up on right over here. Woo. Oh my goodness. That was good. I didn't get that high. My trade was about 24,450 approximately. I got into this trade in this consolidation, at this consolidation right over here, the second one. So we got the retracement, come back here to the 618 range, 50%. That is when I entered the trade because I did see the reaction. I did see the weakness. Stop loss was above the high, of course. That trade is explained on the 23rd of February. Mark Douglas is the best for working on your mental game. Don't tell me it's this guy. Is it him? Oh, yes, it is. It is this guy over here. Mark Douglas. You know what I think about this guy? I'm not going to say it. But I've read a bunch of psychology books and... yeah, they just don't. They're not going to help your trading, basically. In my opinion, they haven't worked my trading. I'm not a successful trader because of Mark Douglas. I've got several other ones, such as what's his name? I can't even remember. Alexander Elder. This one over here. All about trading psychology. For me, it was a waste of time. I'm sorry. I got to say, it was a waste of time. It didn't work for me. I didn't get profitable because of these guys. I'm sorry. It was because of my risk management. Right. Let's take a look at this super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. By the way, guys, I'm just waiting, chilling. I've entered a successful trade. I'm waiting for my next trading setup on extreme lower time frames. What can we talk about, guys? I mean, no scalping scenarios. We're just in a big, massive range. Just claim this high right over here. We could get rejected from the range as this high has been claimed. I'm just waiting for a little bit higher. if it does happen, I'm considering this range, you know, for shorting, you know, the deal. Not much. Got into a successful trade today, so let's just wait, see what happens. Can you look at Velo? Says BW Nasty. It's built in XLM network on the Stellar network. Okay, XRP of Asia. Yeah, I know Stellar network very much. Also bought your program for altcoins. Looking forward, mate. Thanks for everything. Right. Let's take a look at Velo. Why not? You got to let me know, guys. You got to be careful. Also bought your program of altcoins. I don't know, not sure what you're talking about. If it only used, don't believe anybody that is contacting you, okay? I'm not sure what program you're talking about because I don't have an altcoin program, okay? Just want to talk about that. Stay cautious, guys. The scammers in the comment section, they are uncontrollable, okay? They have the WhatsApp numbers and all of this stuff. They're all scammers. Everything down below that it hasn't got the tick, okay, officially, and is not in the description, and is asking for you for, you know, come and join my WhatsApp, this trading community or whatever. If it's not said by me here officially on YouTube or on the official Telegram group by admins, okay, or by me, guys, it is a scam. We'll never DM you, okay, unless you have purchased something, okay, or unless you talk on to us on the official Telegram. The official social media is down below. So yeah, this has got to be said, because I got a super chat here from someone. Also bought your program for altcoins. Yeah, we don't have a altcoin program. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Leave me in the comment section. You know, the only things, I have the Legends Trading Masterclass, which is the course, okay? We got the course right there that has a 35% discount. A lot of people joining, you know, absolutely phenomenal. It's all about these trading setups that we talk about on the live stream, on the live streams and daily updates. Yeah, only official links down below in the description, okay, guys? Don't, you know, get dragged by people contacting you on, you know, on you know, direct messages, basically. Stay cautious. Let's take a look at this crypto anyway. Velo. What is Velo? I have no idea what this is. So it's built on the Stellar network. It is down 16% today, so it's got a little bit of a hit. It's had a massive run up. It did have a massive run up here in February. Wow, it's got a, you know, it did about a 5x in just a matter of, you know, a couple of weeks, right? So it's not doing bad on the very low time frames. Of course, like everything else, it just got absolutely destroyed. But, you know, it had a pretty nice run up here in February, which is a pretty impressive move. What can I say about this project? Well, you know, I would have to do my research. We can take a look at the charts, but it seems like a very low market capitalization crypto. It's a mid-low cap, 51 million. So more low cap than mid cap. We can take a look at the charts. I will take a look at the project, not on the live stream, because this just takes a while to do the research. And we don't want to do that on the live streams. We're here based on, we were taking a look at technical analysis, basically. So Velo, let's take a look at Velo on the charts. And as it's a low cap crypto, we're probably not going to spend too much time. You know, it's illiquid, and volatility, it's just had a massive spike up. You know, this is the kind of technical analysis you can do on these low cap cryptos. You know, basically none. You know, there's gaps in everywhere on the chart, because that's, you know, this means that it's illiquid. There's no liquidity on this. We can see on this one right over here, we got a better chart here on higher time frames. Not much to analyze. It's just had a really nice pump, hitting a massive support level. You know, just taking a look at the basics, I would stay extremely cautious. This could likely have a deep correction. Okay, there's not much to talk about on analysis on these altcoins. They just have a large flattening phase, flat, where selling pressure is exhausted, and they're just ready for this massive, you know, 4, 5, 6x pump. You stay cautious on this because this is the typical pump that just comes down and goes sideways for another several months, and then the cycle probably will start off. So I wouldn't get too excited with this pump. Maybe the project is great. We'll take a look at the project after the live stream, very likely. We got someone doing breakdance here or something. I used to be a breakdancer. Trading in the zone, yes. Let's take a look. Somebody got caught on a scam. What a shame. Hey, let's take a look. Right. Rest of the comment. Dan Dog, being early, you make the most gains in the market. Find the gem. Look at Pulse Zen. We got a Pulse fan here. We got a Hex fan by the looks of things. Right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Not much to say. Well, yeah. Get some Volt Inu. What is that? Andy, can you take a look at SNX? There's a good breakup. I will know the bull run will be back once Andy starts taking a look at Chainlink. You got that damn right, Seb. Yeah, big holdings on Chainlink. Big holding on Chainlink. Never talk about Chainlink. It is an investment. I don't trade it. It's an investment. I got a big bag of it. I'll only talk about it when it pumps. Let's take a look at what was I going to take a look at here. Some comments here that I cannot read out loud. Sorry, guys. Immutable X retest double top forming. Immutable X. What is the ticker symbol for Immutable X? IMX. Let's take a look at that. Why not? Could take a look at some altcoins, guys, but I'm not much of an altcoin. Oh, it's getting a bounce here from the point of control from this range. Interesting. Getting a bit of a bouncy. So we got in the comment, immutable X retest double top forming. Retest double top forming on the lower time frames or in the higher time frames. Double top forming. Are you talking about this double top? I don't know. It's more of a double bottom Adam and Eve, if you ask me. Maybe a double top here. This looks quite bullish. I gotta say, we're bouncing from, point of control range here. And there's an Adam and Eve double bottom. If this neckline is broken, expect fireworks here on Immutable X. Volume is higher to the upside. The buying pressure is still dominating the market. Low volume on the corrections. Double bottom scenario here. Hey, this could get rejected at this level and create locally this double top scenario. However, you got a nice spike and round formation here. We know what this is. This is an Adam and Eve double bottom pattern. It's inside a correction. The buying pressure, it's still, the volume is still on the buying pressure side, right? It's not on the selling pressure. We got this possible scenario here on Immutable X. If it does break the neckline, we could get some really nice bullish momentum. Of course, this is a resistance zone. It's a rejection point, right? So unless we have a high volume breakdown, I would quickly get into a potential trade, at least to test the highs, and you could possibly go to higher levels to even test these highs over here. Very, very possible on Immutable X here that for the next coming weeks. This is the 1 hourly chart, so this is not going to happen overnight. Just a theory right there on that. not proper analysis, guys. Okay, just a little bit of a little bit of basic analysis. The proper analysis is made on Bitcoin. This is where I trade the markets. You guys know this. I hardly trade any altcoins. 90% even is on Bitcoin. 80-90% of my trading is Bitcoin, guys. It's the market I know how to have good risk management. It's the market that I know how it moves. Some of these altcoins are a little bit crazy, right? They're a little bit crazy with their volatility. I'm not a huge fan. I'll sometimes trade Ethereum. Sometimes I'm going to trade more Ethereum once the private Discord is launched. But focusing on Bitcoin, guys, I don't need more markets. This is a multi-billion market. You can scratch 10,000, 100,000, millions, depending on how much liquidity you do have in your capital on your trading account. Sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. It's a multi-billion market. You don't need more markets too. But it's fun to take a look at altcoins sometimes. Of course, I do understand that. But, 90% of my trading is Bitcoin. 80, 90, approximately that range. You know the deal, guys. Bybit, my #1 trading platform. Billions of dollars of liquidity. I just like Bybit for my trading. You have a huge bonus down below in the description. $30,000. If you go to the rewards hub, once you sign up with the link down below in the description, guys, you got it at the pinned comment as well. You get a huge bonus depending on what you deposit. It's another way to support the channel, of course, guys, but you get the best bonus that there is available out there. And if you want me to continue on YouTube, taking a look at these potential setups, doing analysis on Bitcoin, interacting with the community, you want to smash the like button, and you also, it's another way to support the channel, guys. Only for experienced traders. Do not trade, guys. Just enjoy the content. Smash the like button. If you're not an experienced trader, you don't know what you're doing, and you're very nervous and emotional, do not use the links, guys. Do not trade. You need to be very calm, or don't risk more than you're willing to lose, right? No financial advice here. Never said. Monthly candle closing today. Yes, sir. I like this. I like you. I like people that come here and, talk about this, because this is something that I would have noticed a few days ago. It's not going to be a monthly level. It's not going to be a monthly level, but it's going to be interesting. Got a big doji candle. Big doji candle on the monthly. Going to be interesting. Yeah. This is it, guys. Going to wrap it up. Not much to said. Done my trading bites for today. Would wait for a setup here. Let's see if we do get a pump and a kind of a reaction at this range from that setup that we talked about today. We've got really good risk management here for a trading setup. Not much to say, guys. This is it. Happy trading. Have a great rest of the day. And I will see you in the next one.